Hello everyone, Ecology here, and welcome back to the 9.9 test server. And in this video, I'm going to be doing some more HD model tanks. And in these model tanks, HD tanks that I will be showing you is the Panther M10, the two American tank destroyers, the M103 and the T1E3, whatever, E4, E3. They're both the same thing, but one has a turret and one does not. So they're easy to do. And the M46 Patton. So yeah. So sit back and enjoy this HD model view of these tanks. Hello everyone, welcome back to Stalingrad, and this is the Panther M10, which is HD. Unfortunately, my friend doesn't own a Panther M10, and you can't get a Panther M10 in the test server anymore, because they removed it from game, which is a very sad shame. But this thing is beautiful. I wish I can zoom in more, but the good things about this tank that I really like is I like the gun. Like, really good detailed the gun. I wish I can zoom in better, but I can't. Like, I like how they did the front plate. The front plate is actually now, like when I first got the Panther M10, I just thought it was the Panther M10. Like, that's the front plate of the Panther, that's the lower plate. But no, the lower plate and the front plate that you see right there is just added plate. It's just added plate right there. Like, the Panther hull is still underneath that plate. And that's what I didn't know until now. Like, they actually modeled that in. Like, I don't know if it was modeled in before, but now it's actually spaced armor. Same thing with the back. The back end from there is all added sheet metal that they added to the tank. And I didn't know that. I thought it was just the way they designed this version of the Panther, but since this is the Panther M10, they had to make it look like a Wolverine. The M10 Wolverine. Or the, yeah. I like the turret. The turret is well done too. You can see the extra side plates welded to the Panther's turret. Same thing with the gun mantlet. And I just think it's fantastic looking. I love the green color. I love it. Now in this video, I'm going to be doing two with one stone. I just covered the Panther M10 because my friend doesn't have one, and I do. And I'm also going to be showing you that thing. That brick, I guess. But I really want to... Well, no, I won't be showing you the brick. I lied. I'll be doing my own. I'll do it later. But I really want to go over some ditches. Oh, yes. Oh, the arms work. Did you see that? Slow motion video. I wish I had like special software and can slow motion. Like, look at that. I love the Panther so much. The Panther. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh, that's so smooth. That is such a smooth mechanism. I love the Panthers so much. I love their track. I love their suspension. I love it. Like, oh my gosh, wargaming. Yes, please. Give me more. Oh, it's so smooth. I love the color. I really do. You can even see the fans in the radiator. Granted, they're not spinning, which is a shame, but maybe they'll add it spinning later. Because it's not 100% done. So, oh, I love it. I love it. Such a beautiful model. Really beautiful. There's not really much to it. Like, there's no logs. There's just some spare track links on the side. But it is gorgeous. If you have one, you're lucky. If you didn't get one, I'm sorry. You should have bought one, because this thing is gorgeous. Like, this thing is gorgeous. I can't lie. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Look at the suspension. Well, that's it for the Panther M10. Next HD model tank, I guess. So, I'll be back. And we're back in the garage with the Panther M10. Let's check out some camouflage. I like the Panther M10. The Panther M10's a nice tank. Because this thing actually existed in a bit. Like, I know the video wasn't really detailed because my friend didn't have one. Because this tank is, well, now getting rare because you can't buy this in the gift shop no more. You cannot. So if you have one, you're lucky. Because it's beautiful. It is beautiful. I'm just looking at the camouflages, and the camouflages look nice on it. I wonder if these are American camo. These are American camo. That's pretty cool. It's a German tank, but with American camo. Well, it's basically a German-American tank combo type thingy, but instead of having the German, you got the American, which I think is a very neat touch. Like, I don't know if that's currently in the game, but I wonder if that's new. I wonder if that's new. Probably not, but I just like it. Because all of this, the front plate, is all extra metal. Like, all that is just welded on. Same thing with the turret. All that is welded on this plate. The gun mantlet, the rear, all extra. This whole back end section is all an added extra metal plate. Which I think they modeled in actually this patch, them actually counting as like spaced armor or something. I'm not sure. But I hope they did. I don't know if it was always modeled as spaced armor, but because when I play it, like, I thought that was the front plate of the Panther, and that was just how they built this version of the Panther. But no, this was actually a purpose design. So, well, that's the Panther M10. You look through all the camouflages. It's a pretty nice tank. Like I said, if you have one in your garage, you're very lucky because it's beautiful. Onward to the next tanks. Here we are back in Stalingrad, and this is the T110E5. And I'm going to hit two birds with one stone. I'm going to also be doing the E4, since a guy on the other team has the E4. And basically the suspension on the E3 and E4 is the same. Like, the only real difference is the turret. Yeah, that's standard in any YouTube video of cutting things out, but I don't really like cutting things out when I don't have to cut things out. Good, LOL. Yeah, my computer's gonna blow up. Like, it's a really hot day out, and I don't like when my computer's like screaming in agony. Like, oh my gosh, it is upset right now. I do like the suspension. The suspension's not bad. Don't shoot me, peas. It's not bad suspension. It's an American suspension, so I can't really complain. It's just standard. Like, I'm not a fan of American tanks. I'm not. I like German, Russian. Well, not really Russian. I like Japanese, French, Italian, you know. Tanks that never really were here.
We lost the track.
He's gonna be annoying, isn't he? I hope I don't have to scrap this video, because if he does make me have to scrap it, I would be a little angry. Let's look at the T110E5. Standard front casement, not really much impressive. It's just standard American. Like, what is there really to look at except for it's an American? Okay, this picking a TD isn't the best. Yeah, there's gonna be problems. Yeah, see, like I said, the hulls are completely the same. The only thing that's different looking is the turrets. So that's the only main difference. Like, you can see the engine deck is... Oh my gosh, I hate this. Why did I pick a TD? Oh, first world problems. The suspension looks nice. I love the tracks on this. Like, the tracks are thick. I like thick tracks, because it just screams... quality, I should say. Okay, no, okay, that's good enough. I can see the drive sprocket. They mash up somewhat. It gets a little sloppy, I guess. But still looks good. On mine, it looks good. The E4. The E4 has the turret, like I said. It has the bulky commander's hatch. But the E3's commander's hatch is more... It's more roundy, I should say. It's hard to see what I'm talking about when I can't even look at it. There we go. See, it's more roundy. And that one's more... no, they're actually quite the same. No, it's more pointy. It's pointier. Roundy, pointy, yeah. And that has a turret, as you can see. And the engine deck is more flat, or not flat, it's more sloped. So you can actually see there's tools and extra rope. As you can see on this, the E4 or the E3, it has the divot so the gun can actually sit in there, and that, which always concerned me, like where is the driver? But the driver's in the hatch. You can see that there's the viewports up top, which the E4 doesn't get, of course. So it's a nice tank. These are nice tanks. You can see grab irons, the holding things on the side of the vehicle. Oh, this is difficult. You can see the box in the back. The engine thing is nice. Not really see-through, but it is nice. It is nice. You have a tent in the back, as you can see. Up there, there's like a tent or a sleeping bag or something folded up there, which is nice. I really want to get the E4, but he's being a little rowdy. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. You got the same tools on the side. The only thing that's real different is the turret and the... Please stop moving, E4. I need to tell that. Tell him that, show... Oh my gosh, please. Please stop moving, E4. I want to look at you. I really do. Thank you so much. You're so helpful. Like, as you can see, the difference with this turret is it has a very nice... I'm guessing that gun mantlet's going to be really thick. And very troll. It has 2 machine guns in it as well. Oh, I need to turn off my hood. It has 2 machine guns, which is fantastic. Oh, that gun. Do they have rifling? Yes, they have rifling. Oh, I love it already. I love the drive sprocket. Look at it. It mashes perfectly. Well, semi-perfectly, but it's close enough. It's close enough to my liking. The engine deck is superior. I like the handles on the... to open up the hatch. I like that as well. Now, it still has the viewport on top. Like, is the driver in the turret as well? Like, I'm so confused with this, because there is no driver's hatch or viewports in the front of the tank, so I'm guessing the driver sits in the turret, but I'm not sure. I'm not a historian or anything, so if someone in the comments can tell me where the driver sits, I would like to know. I am curious. I am very curious. Well, that's the E4 and the E3, all done in one go. I hope you liked that. That's, ooh, underneath the tank. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I love suspension. I love looking at the suspension. You can see the hooks to tow tanks, the tools, the cable, more tools on that side. I like them. I like them a lot. I don't like... If I had a choice of a tier 10 tank destroyer, I wouldn't pick American, because to me they're boring. Like, if you look at the E3 and the E4 side by side, like, the only thing that you can really see that's different is one has a turret and one has not. And that's the only difference about them. It's kind of depressing, actually. So that's the E3 and the E4. I hope you like that. Back to the garage, and let's get another HD model tank. And here we are in the garage, and now we're looking at the T110E3. I also did the T110E4 in that video. I hit 2 birds with 1 stone, which is kind of very clever. Let's go camo. Like, I'm not a big fan of these tanks because they're American, and I find American tanks very bland. Oh, I like that. I like that. So much weather. But like I said, please tell me in the comments, like, where does the driver sit? Does he sit up here? Is that the driver's hatch? Or no? Or is he in the hull? I'm just so confused. I really am. Does this thing have a driver, or does it have a remote control? That's also something I want to know. Oh, it does have a remote control. Does not have remote control. But that would be interesting. Like, yeah, these are American camo. That Panther M10 had American camo, which I find interesting. I find very interesting. Camo's not bad. Not bad. I don't use it because I think it deters it from the original value of the tank. Because I like the American green. There we go. I like the American green. I like the German gray steel. I just find them appealing. And the E4. Same thing. Like, where's the driver sit? Like, there is no viewport, no nothing. Like, does he sit in the turret? I'm so confused. I like this because it has 2 machine guns. Let's go through the camos before I forget and drag this on forever. Basically the same thing. Like, the only thing that's changed is the turret. Like, it got a gun mantlet and more flatty bits. But for some reason, this commander's hatch is much more easier to penetrate than it is on the E3. The E3 is much more hard-hitting, cannot penetrate you type thing. It's not a bad-looking tank. A lot of wear and tear, but I like that you can see the little marks of the registration, or the builder's marks, which is pretty neat. Like, I know there's War Thunder fans and World of Tanks fans, and I'm a World of Tanks fan. I would defend this game to the ounce until I, like, can't defend the game no more, because, ooh, rifling. Because that's the person I am. Look at that. So nice. I know it's the same camo, but it looks different on each tank. Like, yes, it's the same camo on every single American tank, but the wear and tear it looks on it can change the way people like look. Like, that's orange. Like, do you want an orange tank? No, not really. That looks nice. That looks like a crusty volcano, I call that. I like this one because it has the weird orange separating marks, and I think that's pretty cool. And the last camo for this, it's pretty nice. I love HD tanks, I really do. So that's the T110E3 and the T110E4 in HD. And onward to the next one. Back on Stalingrad, and this time with the M46 Patton, one of my favorite Tier 8s that is, or Tier 9s that is American. Oh gosh, this gun depression. I forgot how good the Patton is, because I haven't played the Patton in like a long time, and I miss it. But the reason why I haven't played it is because I have been playing other tiers. I've been grinding to Tier 10s. Tier 10s are important. Oh, I love suspension. Wonder if the rear arm works. And does it? Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Come on, please. Please, 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 please. Just work for me? No, the rear arm doesn't work, which is a shame. Did I get myself stuck? Yeah, I got stuck. Yeah, the rear arm doesn't work, which is a shame. But, I don't know. I like HD tanks. Let's see. Ooh, the machine gun looks very well modeled. I know, it's just a machine gun. Let's see. E70856583. That's probably the model that they HD'd. 25, I guess. I like it so far. I like it. Come on, shoot. Yes, rifling. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I like the turret. I like the weird turret. The suspension is American, so it's not really special. It's just American. Special suspension is like German or something. I don't know. Like, German suspension is all special because it always looks cool when it's over bumps. American suspension does not look cool. I like the underside. So many hatches. Ow, okay. Side machine gun looks good. Of the turret, the coax machine gun. Top of the turret looks nice. The engine deck looks fantastic. The detail they put on the engine deck is great. Oh gosh. Did they connect the exhaust? Looks like they have. Because that's one thing I notice on like some of the American heavies is they don't connect the exhaust. Like, they have the bar going to there, but it doesn't go down into the exhaust, which is like, it's strange to be exact. Oh, I can't really see good engine deck. There we go. Oh, no. I need like a top-down. Okay. There we go. That's better. See, I like the engine deck. I like the rear of the basket. They have the jerry can on the side. More part number. I like that they actually model in the part number. That it's just not, turret. It's a part number. Which, I guessing that's because they scanned it. My computer sounds like it's going to blow up. That's not good. That's where the telephone would be, I think. I think this is where the telephone would be on the back. Is in there. So people can communicate with the driver. Oh, let's see the drive sprocket. Oh, yes. It mashes perfectly. Look at that perfect smash. Oh, my poor computer. Right. So that's the M46 Patton, and it looks fantastic. I
Let's
can't
find
complain.
another target.
So nicely done. I just wish the rear trailing couple looks very nice. Okay, that's it for this video. I'm sorry if it was a little short, but my computer sounds like it's going to blow up, so I'm going to cut this video short, so I'm sorry about that. And on to the next HD model tank after I give my computer a rest. And the last HD tank that I did in this video is the M46 Patton, which is one of my favorite tier 9s for the Americans. It's my only American tier 9, but still, it's a pretty nice tank. All in all, it's fun. That's why I like it. I like this one. It sucks that the rear thing doesn't move up and down. I don't. That's probably a bug. I like the weathering. Wear and tear here. The turret's weary. I like that. Smudges from the exhaust. Nice, nice. I like it. See, World of Tanks does their HD models perfectly. Like, yes, is it War Thunder? No, because War Thunder is its own development team, and they do things differently. Do I like War Thunder's tanks? No, because the things that War Thunder does really irks me. Like, your tank gets really dirty if you keep running it. I don't like that at all. And if you look at some of the tank suspension, they don't work. Like, the road wheels go up and down, but the arms connecting to the road wheels, they don't work. Like, how do you do that? Why? What? And I can't do that. Like, that irks me. Because that's one thing I like to do when I'm playing World of Tanks is watch the suspension going up and down. Like, that pleases me in a weird way. Yes, take that as you may. But that's what pleases me. Desert camouflage. Like that's another thing that I like about when World of Tanks HDs their tanks. They fix bugs. Like some tanks are missing their inner drive sprocket, or the exhaust isn't connected to the muffler, and it's just the tracks are flat as like pancakes. They add so much detail. They fix the model. They add rifling. They don't have to. They didn't have to do any of this, but War Thunder made them do it to compete. Like, this is a tank. And I can see it's a tank. It's a big metal chunky thing. You can see that it has detail to it, like the rivets in the road wheels. Like, it has style. Well, that's it for this video. I thank you so much for watching. So much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to click the like button if you did, and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in some more videos. I still have a lot more to go. Still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more tanks to go. So, should be 2 more videos. Maybe. So, yeah. And I'll see you in those videos. Yeah, see ya!